I picked up 2 sets of the ice cream shop, and I'm gonna make a modular building out of them. Stay tuned to see how it came out. This was my most requested modular building remix. So when I asked in one of my previous videos,
which set you'd like to see me double up into a modular building,
the #1 in the requests and in the comments on Instagram,
the ice cream shop from the city line.
set 60363, Lego City Ice Cream Shop with 296 pieces. It's not a big set, but it has really great look. I love the aesthetic of the curved windows, ice cream sign at the top, and there's so many interesting colors and shapes, especially that really light blue that we haven't really seen a ton of in a lot of sets. Wanted to make a modular building out of this. Didn't really want to go too large because it didn't need to be super large. This is a great set in its own right. It's got some great colors, some great curved windows, and some great pieces to be able to help make a modular building. But as with all city sets, it's dollhouse style. So the back is open, doesn't leave a lot of room to get closed up or enough pieces to do so. So you need to add to that. You need to, add some of my own pieces and some of my own wall bricks and regular bricks to fill out the back and the side and to kind of extend it to make a modular building. Buying 2 of these sets, in this set in particular, worked out really, really well because it allowed me to double the height of the set and keep the shape, because some of the shapes were really difficult to find in that same color. So it was really good to buy 2 sets of these. These actually retail for $40, but they've been on sale for the past couple of months. You've been able to find these sets for about $30 each. So for about 60 bucks, make a really cool modular building. Let's take a look at how it turned out. Beautiful, beautiful build. I really like how this came out. Was able to take 2 of the sets and double it up to give it a little bit more height, a little bit more depth to the back so that it's completely sealed on all 4 sides. So it added a little bit more to the back of the build to allow it to give it that solid building look instead of just what the original set looks like is somewhat like that, like half of a set and kind of cut off right there. So this is the full building. Was able to stack that nice and high, match the curves, match the shapes, continue that ice cream drip down all the way down to the bottom of the floor and letting it kind of spill over here. You've got some ice cream spilling over and you've got the ice motif on the whole building and on the sidewalk right here. I really like buying 2 of smaller sets and putting them together to get more beefy, substantial builds out of them and buildings that match up in the whole city line and in the modular building line. This one worked out really well, not as tall, but the sign gives it some extra height. The ice cream shop is such an aesthetically pretty set. It's got a really great basis to make a great building when you remix it. So here's the original set, and you can see it's pretty similar to how this one turned out, but it's, obviously doesn't have the second floor and it's open in the back and doesn't really have a lot of sidewalk, but it actually is exactly 16 studs wide, so it works out perfectly for a half-size modular building. Differences between my remix and the set, extended the sign on the top floor. There is no door on the second floor, so extended the window, had to add one of my own window pieces back here, and then continuing on to the back, adding some more of these trans blue panels to add to the windows, and then built a staircase so that you can go up to the second level, which has got more seating area and another counter to order your ice cream. Let's take a look inside. One of the additional things I did was put tiles all along the bottom of the floors of both levels, so it's completely tiled off to give it a nice finished look. Added the doors in the back, the long counter running the whole length of the shop versus how it was in the original set, kind of broken up. Putting one of the employees back there, having some space for studs for the customers in the back, on the steps, and inside the shop, as well as the front, putting that table right there for the mother and her son to get some ice cream out front and a little table to sit there that doesn't block the way for the path, but then creating more of that sidewalk to be able to give a nice ice cream iced over look, almost like Winter Village style. I love the polar bear character that comes with this set. So cute in that polar bear costume. I guess polar ice, we want to call this shop. But it's a really cute figure, and now I've got two of them because I've got another employee working upstairs that you can see right there. The second level is actually more similar to the original build than the first level. But it has the door in the back versus the door in the front to give you access once you line up the steps in the back. So having the steps line up in the back here and then open up to the second level so that you can get access to the ice cream shop. So we were able to put another counter, half-size counter, kind of tucked off to the side, and then put the second table and a little bit of standing area for customers to enjoy their ice cream upstairs, in the back, in the front, or downstairs. The sign, originally the sign is only a single sign, but with the extra parts, able to make it a double sign, so it doesn't matter from which angle you see it, it's kind of sealed off and completed, like a complete build versus just a flat sign with one side. Took the one sign that was in the street, that shows up on the street right here, took that off and put it up at the top so that you can kind of identify what the shop is from the top. Continued that nice curve and slope for the ice cream dripping all the way down, extending the colors all the way down so that they meet all the way down to the street. We remove some minifigures so that we can get a clearer look of what it looks like without any of the extra stuff. Really like with how this came out. It's really cute building, doubled the size. Didn't need to triple it. I didn't think it needed a triple third level or a different additional level to complete this building. I think this is enough and a really cute building in the modular building street, just to give more different height and varying heights. I like doing that, and I like remixing the sets to make them different for each building, retaining much of what the original set looks like and the spirit of the original set, but kind of doubling that up and making it fit into a modular city a little bit more easily and seamlessly. And it looks great. I love the way it fits into the city. It can fit between any two buildings, but particularly any of the buildings that have got an opening on their right side, their left side. Any particularly good with any of the buildings that have an opening to their left side so that you're not completely blocking off these windows, so you're getting some of that detail and you're seeing some of that. I think the diner would work really well with it bumped up against it, right next to it, so that it kind of has that staircase going up. You can bump that up against it. Or my modular art school that I had the paint path over here. So this building right here leaves some space to allow you to see the side windows and the curved windows on the sides, but looks really nice. This was a quick little video, quick little build. Did this in, maybe a day or two, over a couple of hours, over 2 days to put this together. Not a really intricate build, but just something that's really nice and fits into the city. Really like how it came out, and I have a bunch of sets that I plan on doing this to. Leave a comment down below which modular building you'd like me to see double up and remix next. We've got a bunch coming out in 2024, so there's a lot of opportunity to make new buildings for the Lego City. Leave a comment down below. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Take care.